Hello and welcome to another special version of I Only Play, and this one is all about No Man's Sky. Is it worth just playing No Man's Sky and nothing else? Well, if you've got several hundred hours, then yeah, you can get away with playing it on its own. It's very, very nice to look at. The visuals are great. Um, the gameplay has its moments. It's first person flight simulator with picking up stuff, fetching, gathering. It's repetitious to say the least, but it's ridiculously addictive. There is fun in parts. Some of the missions are good fun to do. They brought in a few other expansions. You can actually, they say, have some multiplayer experience now, which was um, alluded to when the game first came out, but it does exist. Um, so if you don't know what No Man's Sky really is, I'll try and explain it in simplest terms. It is an exploration game in space where there are levels and planets that are generated on the go. You arrive in a galaxy and the planets are generated by procedures, which are just another way of saying the computer program has a bunch of different elements, and it pulls a couple of those together and makes a planet, and it populates it with some creatures that are also procedurally generated. So the planets can be anything from just a lot of water right up to an uninhabitable rock that is got a really horrible atmosphere of acid. Um, so yeah, there's levels that I say levels. There's planets, more would be accurate, that have atmospheres that are really, really horrible to be in, and they will drain your life like that. Um, so sometimes you'll find that on other planets you'll get to them, and the temperatures will fluctuate ridiculously. One minute it's freezing, next minute it's roasting, and it's got this problem solving kind of element to it, puzzle element to it. You can try and navigate your way around the planet, or through one of the updates, you can craft vehicles and now bases as well. So if you've got the resources, you can craft them. So each planet also has a number of resources, minerals, real and fake. So your ship runs off plutonium, and plutonium in the game is this big red crystalline structure that kicks about on the ground. Um, so you mine that and you use that for your spaceship. There are also other materials as well, which you can mine throughout different planets, and each of them have different colours. There's one called iridium, which I think is blue, and there's some that are green. You can also mine the animals if you really want to, and they will give you interesting rewards. You don't get an awful lot for them though. Your health deteriorates over time. Your suit, so you have to keep replenishing your health and keeping your shield up. Otherwise, you die. And when you die, you leave this little thing behind, full of resources. So if you walk back over them, you can collect your resources again. Also, each planet has the ability to house rare materials, like Starbulb, and these are required for making specific bits and pieces for your ship, for your base, because you can improve on your ship. You can put guns on it. You can put different types of thrusters, and these require specific parts. And each specific part you have to craft from the environment. So there's a lot of crafting going on. It's really ridiculously addictive. You could spend hours just mining asteroids for iron and for other minerals. There are quests now as well. So really there's a lot to do, and you can quite easily disappear into it for hours on end. It's one of these, if you want, you can call it, I suppose, the Tetris effect. It's repetitious, but it's addictive. And you can easily get sucked into the world. The alien races on it are a bit bizarre. And they kind of feel a bit kind of tacked on at the last minute. But the cool thing about them is you can talk to the same person multiple times and they will say different things each time. And you can wind them up as well, which is always funny. Sometimes you can talk to them and they will give you a new tool. They'll say, here you go, take my tool. Which is kind of nice. The tool is called the mining beam. This is also upgradable, and there's different variants of it as well. So each one has what are just simply called upgrade slots. Same as the ship. And you can put different upgrades in. You can improve the mining beam, you can make it more efficient, you can add different effects to it, you can turn it into a gun for shooting the enemies and for... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there are enemies. And the enemies are these little robots called Sentinels. So they range anything from a tiny little floating, I don't know, drone, all the way up to a weird dog tank thing. And they will attack you if you mine for a certain length of time on some planets, or if you kill animals. And when you land on certain planets, it will say on the description of the planet that you have landed on, it will say Sentinel presence high, which basically means land on the planet, discover the planet, get back in your ship and go. Just go. Because you simply just walking around, the Sentinels will swarm to you and will munch you to pieces. So yeah, definitely pick your battles when you land on those. If you land on a planet have the Sentinel low, then great. Walk about, you can mine to your heart's content. You're probably only going to get the small, annoying little Sentinels that float around. You can take them out with your little pea shooter, no problem. So yeah, there's a lot to do and see. Also, you can upgrade your ranking with the different alien races. You can also punt down. So if you say certain things to the animals, and the creatures, if you say to them things that they don't like, your ranking will go down. If you say something they do like, your ranking will go up. So you need to kind of be wary of also the kind of personality traits of certain races, because the warrior ones are, for example, quite proud. And so if you say, for example, if they give up their weapon because they feel like they've been defeated, then you'll gain a new weapon, you'll gain a new tool, but at the same time your ranking can go down because you've deprived that warrior of his weapon, which isn't good. And as you also upgrade those, you can upgrade your understanding of the alien's language as well. So if you pick up a new word, then when the language appears, the new word will come up, the word will be translated into English and it'll be a different colour. So it just makes the reading of what they're saying a bit easier to understand. By and large, it's a fun game. I think that until you finish the story missions, I would definitely say you could quite easily play this and nothing else. It's ridiculously fun, it's ridiculously addictive. I think you can plough hours into it. So a lot of the other videos have been a tentative thumbs up. For me, this is a big thumbs up. You can just play this on its own. without playing anything else. It's coming soon to Xbox One, so Xbox One owners, definitely I think you should pick this up. PS4 owners, you should pick this up if you don't already have it. It's been out for ages on PS4. There's another update coming for it soon called No Man's Sky Next. It's had hit and miss. The game basically launched incomplete, but now that it's been out for a few, or should I say many months, it's definitely worth now picking up. With Next coming out, there's even more stuff coming. The updates, thankfully, are to make up for their lies and the blundering of the release of this this game. They have given away all subsequent updates for free. So pick it up, get it updated, and just play through the missions, go exploring. Once you've explored a planet, you can upload it into the web, and if anybody else comes across the planet, it will say discovered by and your name. So that's always nice to see whether or not you've discovered that planet or someone else has discovered that planet, and landing on it for the first time and you going, yes, this is the first time someone's discovered this planet. I claim this planet, and you can name it too. You're the first one on the planet. The name sometimes, when you start off, it's just gibberish. So you can pick the name. Sometimes it's good to call it the resource that it has on it. So, for example, Starball Planet 1. You can work back and forward to your home planet, which one of the updates actually allows you to understand how to actually build the base and cultivate the base, and that becomes your home planet, your base planet. So that you can always work to that, and it's the other planets you visited. So if you want to be tactical, pick them wisely, so you can go back and forward to planets with specific minerals. Once you've got those minerals, you can actually grow some of them in your own base as well, which is really nice. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing that. Some of them look really strange, and there's not much more I can say. Definitely check it out. It's a big thumbs up from me on this one, after it's taken so long. Countless also was my review of the game. It's well worth playing. I've not put any footage of it here. This is just me talking about it. I've tried to keep these videos a bit shorter than what I would usually make. But really, it's definitely worth playing. Check it out. You'll pick it up now on PS4. You'll pick it up now for maybe £15, £20, euros. It's not that expensive. You might even be able to get it from a second-hand shop for even less than that, or on Amazon. Definitely worth checking out. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, well, hit like. If you can think of any other games that you want me to talk about in this or in any other sections, then please put that down in the comments below. And if you enjoy these, please hit subscribe. That'd be much appreciated to help grow this channel. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.